Hey guys, today I'm going to be... My cat is losing it today. He's already knocked down my lights and like parkoured off of everything. No jumping up on my desk. Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing an empties video. So basically I'm just going to share with you guys some things that I've used up and I'm getting rid of and what I thought of those things. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the makeup items. I have a very few amount of makeup items this time around. So the first thing that I finished up is the Revlon Color Stay Foundation. Mine was in 150 Buff and it was the normal to dry skin version. I got this a while back. This was probably my oldest foundation, so I used it up in a Finish 9 by New Year's project. I'll leave that linked here for you guys if you are curious. If you just click on that eye, it'll take you there. But this I used to love, and it doesn't work for my skin anymore, for one, because I'm more oily now than I used to be, and for two, I found a new love. So I definitely like the L'Oreal Pro Matte Foundation, Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, way better. I absolutely love that foundation. So this one has just been kind of kicked out of the rotation because it's not a favorite anymore. Then I have two mascaras that I've had for way too long, probably. The first one is the CK1 mascara from Calvin Klein. It's just in black. This one came with the birthday gift from Ulta I think not this past year, but the year before. And it has kind of the cool feature where you can change the size of the brush, so you can decide if you want it to be like longer or shorter. I always preferred it shorter. This was a fine mascara. I liked it layered with some things, but it wasn't like my absolute favorite. I won't repurchase it. It's not something that I see as a necessity by any means, so I've had it for way too long at this point. It was time for it to go, but it was okay. The other mascara I got from Influenster. This is the NYC Big Bold Angel Lash Mascara. This one I got from Influencer for free with a eyeliner that I hated, that I decluttered a little while ago. But this mascara was fine. There was nothing amazing about it. I wasn't overly impressed by it. It's probably not one that I would go out and repurchase, even though it is inexpensive. There's nothing about it that I loved or hated. It was just fine. The next thing that I have is a little lip gloss type thing, lip balm, I guess. This was in a Birchbox, and it was the Dr. Lip Miracle Balm, and it's for dry skin, luscious lips, and glossy bits, it says on the front. This was a really small sample, but it lasted me way longer than I thought it would. When I got it, I actually emailed Birchbox and asked them for more because it was only filled like this much of it, and so I cut it open and used the rest of it, but very little of it was filled, which made me concerned. I felt like it was not a good size sample, but it lasted longer than I thought it would. Anyway, the reason I'm telling you guys, I do have another one of these, but this I actually really liked more than I thought I would. It is a lot thicker of a balm, but it really does make me feel like my lips are moisturized and they feel really nice. Yeah, big fan of this actually. I liked it a lot. Alright, on to body care. So the first thing I have is a loofah. This is the brand The Bathory, and I get these at Target. So one side of it is like a little bit more exfoliating, and then the rest of it's kind of fluffier. I love these. These are my favorite loofahs. I always repurchase those if I see them, and so I have another one of those in my shower now because I love them. I have two shower washes, body washes. One was in a Birchbox by Temple Spa. It's the La La Lagoon Aromatic Bath and Shower Gel. This was fine. I felt like it took a lot of product to lather up and really use, so it wasn't my favorite for that reason, and it also wasn't my favorite smell. I know some people really like the smell. It was like a spa herbally type scent, but I'm not a huge fan of that, so I wouldn't purchase that. And then I also used up a Dove Go Fresh Revitalized Body Wash. These I really like. I'm a huge fan of the Dove body washes. My favorite one is the Winter Care one. So this one smelled pretty nice. It was like a more citrusy type scent, I guess. But I liked it. I probably wouldn't repurchase this particular scent, but I do like their body washes. I have two things from Fortune Cookie Soaps. The first one is a perfume oil. This was the Mermaid Lagoon perfume oil. This was not one of my favorites. It smelled okay. My husband definitely commented on it and thought it smelled kind of weird. I used it up by using this perfume before I went to bed. I like to smell good when I go to bed. I don't know. So I spray perfume on before I go to bed because I'm weird. But I liked it all right. It wouldn't be anything that I would run out and purchase. I also used up this is the Yellow Snow Bath Bomb from Fortune Cookie Soaps that I got in my last one. I took my first bath in like probably 10 years over Thanksgiving, and I hated it. I don't like baths. They're just not pleasant to me. And so the bath bomb itself disappeared really quickly, probably within about 30 seconds. And then it just left me feeling grimy. It didn't make me feel moisturized. It made me feel grimy, and then it left kind of a grime film on my tub after I was done. No, not a fan of that. And then the last body product that I have here is the Joara Candle Nut Body Polish. This I really liked. It was a little sample, so it's not very huge, but it lasted me way longer than I thought it would. It was a sample from a set that I got of 3 from Birchbox, and I really liked their body cream lotion stuff. I really liked this. Their shower gel was kind of a bust. but the smell of this is amazing, and it was like a coffee type body scrub, and so it was really fine. I felt like it really did a great job of exfoliating, and it smelled amazing. This I would look into purchasing again, but I know that the Joara stuff is really, really expensive. That's the only downfall of that. Next up, I just have 2 hair products that I'm getting rid of. The first thing is the John Frieda Precision Foam Color. This is in 4R Radiant Red, Dark Red Brown. This is the one that I've used a ton this year. I've probably gone through 10 of them this year. And last time I had an Empties with a hair dye in it. It was a Schwarzkopf one that I got at Walmart. And I realized that this stuff just fades so quickly that I would prefer to go back and buy that stuff. I liked that stuff a lot. It was a nice rich color and it didn't fade as badly as this stuff. This stuff I feel like fades out really badly. So I dyed my hair today, so it's got kind of a reddish tone to it. I love the color. I love the way that it applies because it's foam, and so it's a lot quicker and easier, I think. But I just feel like it fades so fast that it's not worth it to keep buying it. I would have to buy it every 4 weeks, and it was almost always fading by that point already. So I don't know. I don't think I'm going to buy any more of these. I have one more in a darker color that I'm going to use up, and then I don't think I'm going to buy any more of these just because they fade so quickly. The next thing that I have is a Conair curling iron. This must be like the 3/4 inch maybe. But this one, for one, it has like a spot in the cord where you can see the wire, so for that it's time to go. Also, the little handle thingy where you press this thing down broke off forever ago. That happens to all of my Conair curling wands. I bought a Numi Octawand set when they were on sale for about $80, and I just hauled that, so if you guys want to see the haul, I'll link that here. But I decided it was time to throw this away because I wasn't using it because of this, and there's that problem with the cord. It's not safe anymore, so I decided that it's time to throw this away. I had that Numi set and I really like that so far, so probably won't be buying any more Conair curling wands anytime soon. Next up, I have facial care products. So I have 2 sets of facial wipes. I have the CVS Nighttime Cleansing Towelettes. These I really, really like a lot. I feel like they do a nice job of removing most of my makeup except for my eye makeup, which I always have to take off with an eye makeup remover anyway, so that doesn't even matter. But these are fairly inexpensive. They usually have like a buy one get one half off or buy one get one free deal, so they're totally worth it for me. I think that they're pretty inexpensive and they work really well. I like the scent of them too. And then I have these Simple Cleansing Facial Wipes. These I got in some sort of a beauty box, I think. These are okay. I don't absolutely love them or anything, but they're fine. I don't know. I wouldn't purchase these off on my own because I don't think they're that impressive. The next thing I have is my Clarisonic Cleansing Brush Head thing. This is one of the acne ones. It looks disgusting because it's wet from when I used it. One thing I appreciate about these are they've started packaging them so you can keep a check mark of when you used it and then like when you are going to need to replace it. This one is fine. I go back and forth between the acne one and the deep cleansing one generally. I replace them every 3 months. I use my Clarisonic every night pretty much. Very good. I like them. Next thing I have are Biore Pore Cleansing Strips. These are both the face ones and the nose ones. I usually use them on my chin area and my nose. I love them. I have 3 sets of them as backups because there was a sale with Target. I like them a lot. I will continue to use them at least once a week because I get really bad blackheads on my nose. Super quick, cheap, up and up cotton rounds. I use these for nail polish and toner. They're good. They're cheap. I like them. I have several samples from DHC. I have 2 of the Coenzyme Q10 creams. These are fine. I don't even know what they're supposed to do really, but they're fine. I use them up. They each last like 3 uses maybe. And then I have the DHC Moisturized Concentrated Eye Cream. This I actually really did like. I have another sample of this. I've used other samples in the past. It's nice. It's really moisturizing. It's a good one. I don't know that I would purchase the full size of it, but it's pretty good. Then I also used up this Air Repair Complexion Boosting Moisturizer with Hyaluronic Acid. So this is supposed to like draw more moisture into your skin, I think, and help you with like dehydrated skin. This I really, really like. I got it in a Birchbox, and I would look into purchasing the full size of this because this was one of the best moisturizers I tried in a while. Then I have these Advanced Healing Blister Bandages, which is kind of a weird thing, I know. But these I got because Rachel Whitehurst recommended them, and she says if you put them on spots where you have big blemishes, they help kind of bring them to a head, especially the under the skin ones. And I think they do work for that. For the ones that are like really bad, unpleasant ones, if you wear them for a couple nights in a row, they help bring it to a head and it's not nearly as bad, and you can kind of see the stuff that it's drawing out onto the bandage. So I cut these into sections and use them that way so that these last for a really long time. Oh, and these are from Up and Up, but they worked pretty well actually. Then I have this Ole Henriksen Sheer Transformation Moisturizer. This is fine. I get these in sets, or I had this one from another set. It's not something that I love. I like the Truth Serum and their Night Serum, but I didn't love this, so it's not something that I would purchase on its own, but because it came in the set, I used it up and it was okay. And then I have this Acquaintance Brightening Serum and Spot Corrector. This I've talked about a bunch of times on my channel. I really, really like these, except it's so expensive. I think I got this one on a 40% off sale. and I really, really like it, and I think my skin always feels a lot nicer and looks a lot nicer when I use this, but it's just so expensive that I can't constantly be repurchasing it, which is the unfortunate thing, but I really do love it. I would recommend checking it out if you have some disposable income that you can put towards like a spot corrector. I do feel like it helps with the spots on my face. The next thing that I have is the Better Homes and Gardens Tranquil Garden Spa Scented Wax Cubes. These come from Walmart. This one was a huge set. These are like $3.75 or something like that. They're pretty cheap, and this is my favorite scent ever. It's very soothing and calm, but there's like a sweetness to it. I love this one in my living room. I have 2 big sizes like this, again from the last time I was at Walmart, because I absolutely adore this scent. It's my all-time favorite one. The next up one is one that was not a winner. This is the Sensational's Apple Bobbin one, and this one smells good in the package, but when I started to use it, it would always give me a headache. It was too strong, and there's just something about it that I didn't like, and unfortunately I have another one of these as well. I would have to put it into our warmer when I knew that no one was going to be home for a while, because by the time you get home and it's dissipated a little bit, it's better. And the scent of it was actually gone in like a day, but that day was not pleasant when you used it, so I don't know. I'm debating what I'm going to do with the other one because I was not a fan of this scent and it gave me a headache. Last scent thing that I have is this Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside candle. This is one of my all-time favorite candles. I have 2 more waiting that I bought from a Bath & Body Works sale. And if you're curious, today is Saturday. If I get this up today, Bath & Body Works is having a buy one get one free sale for the candles. So if you want it, definitely go pick some up. But this one burned forever. Like, this one burned a lot longer than most of these candles do, I feel like. And the scent is still really good. It burned really cleanly. Huge fan of this one. All right, and then just kind of the random stuff. The first thing I have is the Listerine Healthy White Vibrant Mouthwash. This is my favorite mouthwash. I always go back and repurchase. I do feel like it makes a difference in how bright my teeth are, and it's a great mouthwash. I'm a huge fan, so I would definitely suggest that one. It doesn't have like an alcohol-y taste, and it's not unpleasant to use. I tried the Crest 3D White one, and I hated it. Next up, I have the Dorco Shea 3+3 razor blades. These are the ones that they kind of pivot in the center. Can I get the box open? These are the ones that kind of pivot in the center. So they come in these like nice little carrying case things. And they kind of bend in the center so that they can more easily like get to your knees and stuff. I love these razor blades. These are ones that I talk about all the time. They are super, super cheap. I think I got 24 blades for like $24. If you guys would like to go check them out, I have a referral link in the down bar where you can get like a 20% off code, I think. And I think these are just as good. They might dull up a little bit faster than some of the more expensive ones, but seriously, they're like way, way cheaper. They're probably like a third of the price than a lot of razor blades. Blech. Okay, my card was full and my battery's dying. Okay, so definitely go check out Dorco razors if you never have before, because they're excellent and they're super cheap and totally worth it. The next thing, I've mentioned one of these before, but these are the EXO Pure Remover wipes, and this one is in the lavender scent. These basically have essential oils in them, and they take off your nail polish. It takes a little bit longer, but one wipe took off all 10 of my nails. And does a nice job of getting them off. It's not as harsh and it's more moisturizing, so when I use like acetone nail polish removers, those always dry out my fingers and dry out my cuticles, and this is actually really, really great. I need to look into how much these are. I got these in a Birch box and I loved them way more than I ever thought I would, so I would definitely recommend checking these out if you don't like using regular chemically based nail polish removers. And my very last product in this Empties video is the Bath & Body Works Sunlight and Apple Trees Hand Foaming Soap. This I really, really liked. It was a little bit different than I expected it to be when I first got it, but I like the scent of it. It's nice and fall-y, and it works fine at cleaning my hands and whatever. I buy a lot of the Bath & Body Works soaps when they have sales, and I like them. I like the foaming one better than the cream ones, I've discovered. That is it for my Empties video. I'd love to hear if you guys have thoughts on any of the products that I mentioned. I feel like I just had a lot of big products that were taking up my bag, so it was time for me to film a video. I definitely have more makeup-y type products coming the next time I do an Empties video. I have a lot of stuff that's almost done, so I will have more of that type of stuff in my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.